I think that those first 2 floors when you come in, and the tunnel, right? The and also just the way, I don't know, you when you started here, was the building already underway?
Yeah, it was underway.
Yeah.
It opened. I'm a senior, so it was under construction. Starting my freshman year, I think.
Right. So before the building was here, it was just a hillside there, right? And I think they've done a really good job in the design of the building to make it look like it was always here.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't look like it's been plopped here. It fits in with everything. The really distinctive features that I like about the building is that tunnel, right? You're right on Campus Walk, but you're passing through the building. And as you pass through the building, it's not like you're looking in windows. It's like you're in the building, right? The cafe is on one side and the Convergence Center is on the other side. And you can see the activity and you can see what people are doing. I really like that wall there because it's also kind of a see and be seen place for students. You can decide if you want to sit right there by the window and see what's going on and do your work there, you can, but then there's also different parts of the building that more match however you feel you want to study or the kind of environment you want to be in. We really tried to do a lot with different kinds of furniture, right? So as you go through the different parts of the building, there's different furniture. There's also that one section of the building that faces out to the Convergence Garden. And as you go up on the levels, there's different what we call niches there that were designed in different ways with different kinds of furniture so that as a student, you can come in here and find the place that's comfortable for you, right? It wasn't all going to be the same. It wasn't all going to be noisy. It wasn't all going to be quiet. I mean, we did, when we first started the design of the building, that 3rd floor space over there that has individual study, we had that as silent study, and it's like, that's not really going to work. That can't be silent. There's too much noise that comes through the whole building, but it can be individual study. And the library is, a place too that is, if you really have silent study, you just go through the connector to the library there, and you're on the 2nd floor of the library, go up 1 floor, and you're on the silent floor. So there's different ways for that to happen. The other distinctive feature that I like is that little Convergence Garden outside too. Has a little amphitheater there. We haven't done much yet with like having events there, but it could support them. There's power there. There's different things that can go outside there. So I've seen classes taught out there, and people roll out the rolling whiteboards to that spot and have class out there. But yeah, so that 2nd and 3rd floor, and then I like the video wall too. And that, there were tons of discussions about that video wall as far as what should that be. And a lot of people, well, it should be a big digital sign. And we were like, no, it really should not be a digital sign. We have digital signs everywhere else that announce things. So we really got to the point where that should feature student or community generated digital pieces, right? So the things you're usually seeing on that wall are student created art or student created video or different kinds of projects that are being worked on in different classes. So I really like you walk in there and it's just that big open space. It feels really kind of different. It feels kind of comfortable while also feeling modern, and it's also like you're coming through in this Georgian building that looks kind of 50 to 100 years old, right? But you're coming into this space that's really modern and interesting.
And is there anything you would like students or faculty or staff to know about IT support services in the building?
Well, that we're here, and that's just like anything, right? We are here to help anytime students have any kinds of questions or problems with any kind of technology. We're always a good place to start. We don't always fix everything or have ownership over everything that people might bring a question to us about, but we will certainly work to try and find who that person is, connect you with that person, or those kinds of things that, to try and help everybody get the things that they need. And we do that with anyone that's here, not just students, right? It's just faculty, it's staff, anybody that comes, parents that come to the help desk, or people that are visiting on campus and having trouble getting on guest wireless, any of those kinds of things.
And are there any other thoughts you'd like to discuss about the building or anything?
No, I mean, I'm really, pleased on how it's turned out. I think a lot of time, at least when the building was opening, I was spending a whole lot of time focusing on all the problems, right? Because that's what I was here to fix, right? And that's the thing that was my piece of the project too, is to try and resolve those issues. And sometimes it makes you forget that, most of it's good, and a lot of it was, the students were very happy when the building opened, and it's interesting to watch the life cycle of the building every day. How it starts in the morning and it's pretty quiet, and as the day gets going, you see a lot of staff and faculty around, and then the students start showing up around noon, and then it's very busy the rest of the day, and then the evening comes and the students all kind of take the place over. And that's really what we were hoping it would be, because it was, when we did the design, there wasn't a 24/7 place on campus other than the dome room. And I don't know if you've ever studied in the dome room. That was the lobby of Seekebeck. That was a 24/7 place. Not much, right? Picnic table kind of things there, right? Not much there that was very interesting, or that I would say I would be going out of my way to, try and go to a place like that. And plus, the collaborative spaces that we built, the ability for everybody to reserve them if you want to, the ability to just go in them if there's nobody that has a reservation, that a lot of these spaces are just open and available to you 24/7 as a student. It's really did change a lot of things for us, right? So it gave students, faculty, staff places to check out equipment that they didn't have before, for us to kind of realize this digital literacy potential that we had and we wanted, and we had initiatives around, and that is important for students in the future, that you need to know how these things happen and how these things go together, and that we needed to have spaces that could support that. So, in that way, I think that the building has been a success for that.
I mean, I know for me personally, especially not having had the building open for my freshman and sophomore year, I can't imagine it not being here now. Yeah, it's really, I mean, I'm here almost all the time, or almost every day, for group meetings and just coming on my own to study. So,
well, let me ask you questions.
Sure.
What are the things that you think might make this building better? Are there things that you have in mind, or that you've heard other students say about the building, or
might make this building better? Well, we actually spoke with someone from admissions before we started the project, because we wanted to see what they would like to see with our project, and if they could use our website as a recruiting tool, potentially. So one of the ideas that was brought up was people visiting may not know just by looking at the building what features it actually possesses. So one idea that was brought up was, I forget the word for it. It's something that you can hold your phone up to.
Like a QR?
A QR, a QR code, and information can come up about, I mean, not even necessarily just the Convergence Center, but other buildings on campus too.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Or just walking around the building, there could be, like, in front of the door for this room, features that this room has, and the digital auditorium and stuff.
And now a lot of them, if you do look, they do have QR code under them that will go. That'll go to the reservation calendar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, and from there, some of the basic information about that room is available on that calendar. But it's always communicating to people what a space is and what it has and what it does and what the services are and all those kinds of things. It's always challenging. I think it's not just this building, it's across campus, and getting that communication where it needs to go. There is a website for the building itself that has a lot of that kind of stuff in it, but that's good feedback. Always. There's always ways to try and think about that in different ways.
There really isn't much that I can think of that I would change about the building. And I mean, it's really convenient that Blackstone is right across. That's really convenient.
Yes, that's too convenient sometimes. Yeah.
So So, well, thank you.
Okay.
Those are all my questions.
All right. Well, good luck with your project.
Thanks. We can email you our finished website.
Yep, that would be great. I'd love to see it.
It should be done by the end of April. So.
Right, because you guys got to present it, right? Yeah. Are you guys doing that? Are you doing like a presentation? I've done that in the past, but I don't know if he's still doing it.